Hi, this is Joel from Elite Hydroponics. Today we're showing you our 24-site aeroponic system. It's very simple, very easy to use, and as you see here, it's very effective. This is after 3 weeks, and I can show you some of the root systems. You know, they're developing pretty well. Let's lift this up for you quick. Go ahead and take a look under there. You know, it's basically just a couple air stones in the bottom of it ran to an air pump, and these are all 2-inch sites. And today I'm just going to show you how to take, them out of a 2-inch site if you want to upgrade to say like a bigger pot, say about 5 inches, and it's going to give it a lot more room to grow. You know, it's demand more nutrients, and it's going to allow the roots to fuller develop. This is another system that we offer. This is a 15-gallon reservoir. Also, again, this is a deep water culture, filled up to water to about this front line here. And we also have a water pump in this one. This is geared for a much bigger plant. It's got a lot bigger root system. So what we did, we put a small 175-gallon per hour pump, into 2 feeding tubes. So it's a top fed as well. The couple plants I brought up here, we got a lettuce, and this is just a tomato. I'm just going to show you today how we're just going to, basically drop them in here. And this is a 2-inch cup, and we're going to transplant it into a 5-inch. Just basically put a little bit at the bottom here. Hold it, about halfway in the middle of it, and just fill it right around it. Very simple. That's that one's basically ready to go. Alright, this is basically the underneath in the reservoir. This is a 15-gallon. Like I said, we fill it up just so the water level is, just barely below the net cups. You don't want the roots completely submerged, but you want it, able to actually create a mist on top of the water. That's what's going to keep a lot of these root systems wet. The actual air pump's on 24 hours a day, and we put the actual water pump, which is on a timer, say a half an hour every couple hours. That would suffice. And basically that's it. We're going to put this under a 400-watt high-pressure sodium and just watch them take off. Get yours today. This is the actual grow solution that we use. It's made by Ionic Grow. It's made in Michigan, and it works very well. And with all of our systems, we supply enough Hydroton as well as the Rockwell cubes. These are great for clones as well as starting, actual from seeds. And that's it. You're going to want to wash your Hydroton when you get rid of anything that's on it. You can do it in a bathtub, in a sink. You basically just want to get rid of anything that's going to sit in the bottom of your reservoir. And you definitely want to read your directions on, the back of your nutrients. Get it exact. What I suggest using is actually kind of like a little measuring cup. You can use this is kind of like a little shooter, does a teaspoon, and get it exact, to the T. Also check your water's pH. You want your pH to be between 5.8, 6.2. It's really easy with the pH meter. Pretty cheap as well.